Is out there with Hardaway. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. And for Washington, Gilbert Arenas is out there with Thomas. Then there's Cummings, and it's Hill, and it's Lanier in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here's Thomas, 6 to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Atlanta with the ball. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And the latter half of the season, Greg, in your experience, did the games get easier or harder than it was earlier on?
Overall, I'd say it's harder later on. Physically, you're more banged up, and mentally, man, it's a long season, and that can wear on you as well.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Thomas.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
It's stolen by Cummings. Here's the pass to Arenas. Here's Lanier. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Cummings. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
And love the pass from Hill right there. A true team player.
And Young kicks to Hachimura. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Wizards making a switch here. Hachimura hits them both.
The skill set of Rui Hachimura is enticing, guys. A big man who can stretch the floor with his shooting, obviously of huge value in the modern game.
Here's Lanier. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Okongwu dishes to Hardaway. From outside, off the mark. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hill finds Thomas. Here's Lanier. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Here we go, 1-on-1. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist from Hardaway. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
Defender trying to knock Thompson off his rhythm, but Clay is more than up to the task.
It's Thomas on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway, and they pick up 2.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Thompson passes to Young. Okongwu with a screen on Arenas. And Okongwu slams it in.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Caron Butler's checked in for the Wizards. And with plenty of games still ahead, here's a quick rundown of the power rankings thus far. Take a look at the Rockets. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I think for the Hawks, they're just taking it one game at a time, dismantling each opponent along the way as they were predicted to do.
Arenas, good.
And the jumper from Arenas, nice finish there. He is an aggressive scorer, especially off the dribble.
Thompson finds Young. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the middle. And it's Hill with the jam.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Okongwu a screen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Okongwu's now got his 2nd basket of the night.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Thompson for the triple. And again, Atlanta with the triple. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Pass to Buffkin. Fires away from outside. The Wizards with another miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And Washington has possession after Rui Hachimura gets his shot to go from deep. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Chang is checked in for Hampton. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists this season. The Hawks, number 1.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Butler against Hardaway. Here's Buffkin. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Okongwu's shot is good.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Here's Buffkin. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Arnold. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. 5 on the clock, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Hardaway against Butler. Over Hardaway, and Butler gets it to go.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Young passes to Hachimura. Hardaway for 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Arenas. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Clock is at 3. It's deflected.
Relentless defensive energy from Rui, able to outwork his man and send it back.
Washington shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Ray Thompson has been leading the charge for the Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Chang is out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Butler. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. And it's Arnold in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Offensive rebound. Butler finds Toppin. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Toppin's got his first points in this one. Back the pass to Murray. Over Butler. And again, it's Atlanta.
And getting the shot he wanted, Murray loves it from in close.
Pass to Arenas. Black grabs the board. Atlanta leading by 10. Here's Murray. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the pass to Chang. This one for 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Moment here now for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Wizards' head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it looks like that injury is going to be a severely sprained ankle. This was a team that was struggling a bit, so losing him hurts extra. But they have to cope with the loss. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And the Wizards making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Wizards trail by 12. Here's Arenas. That's tipped. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Black. And again, Atlanta with the triple. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called. And a moment here to see the numbers for Rui Hachimura. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage, really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down.
It's always fun to watch a young player like Obi Toppin adapt to the league. He has done a really good job rising to the challenge of NBA-level play.
And both free throws good for Toppin.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And Thompson kicks to Murray. And he drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The assertiveness paying off for Murray. He draws the foul by taking it right to the defense.
2 shots.
And so Murray nails both of them. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Arenas passes to Butler. Toppin sets a screen for Butler. And then Toppin with the jam.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Here's Black. Brennan Gomez kicks to Murray. Here's Hachimura. The Hawks again can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Arenas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability. Starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size. And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
And the shot goes down.
Boy, even with the contact, Rui Hachimura doesn't lose his touch or his concentration. So tough to distract this guy.
Butler passes to Arenas. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Toppin throws it down.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Black kicks to Murray. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Thomas. Toppin a screen on Murray. Thomas with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. Here's Toppin. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Boy, if Rui Hachimura can consistently make 3-point shots, he becomes that much more dangerous.
Bounce pass, Butler. Goes up on the high post. Lanier controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Black. He's covered by Arenas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Well, you know Rui wants to score it. He will not retreat in the face of some tough defense. Nicely done.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Cummings, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Butler. Outside for Arenas. Launches a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Arenas has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Thompson with the bucket.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Now here's Arenas. He's guarded closely. A floater, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Atlanta Hawks.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
And that one falls for Arenas.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Here's Black. Thompson in the corner. Butler with the steal. Arenas, that's a 2-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Arenas has got 11.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set. Get some easy baskets.
And the first half is now in the books. Hawks lead by 14. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Washington Wizards.
Their perimeter defense has obviously been weak. Plus, they're facing some good shooters. It's the perfect storm right now.
And you just wonder if they're capable of making the necessary adjustments. Sometimes it's just a bad matchup. We'll see. Next up, the power rankings. Let's take a peek at which teams are at the top of the association.
Well, right now for Washington, they do not look good.
They seem to be going from bad to worse.
That's right.
And it's no surprise to see them fall down the rankings as they have. They just don't scare anyone right now.
Nope.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Atlanta leading by 14. So with Johnson sitting on the bench. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. DeJounte Murray is out there with Black. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Good on the baseline, Jay. Hernan Gomez has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Atlanta. Outside, Arenas. Outside for Thomas. Back to Arenas. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. The Hawks, number 1.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Amba comes in for Hachimura. And Johnson subbed in for Thompson. And here's Arenas outside. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Oh, what a find from Murray. He's just a total team player.
Here's Arenas, and it's sent back by Okongwu. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Young's checked in for the Hawks. Thomas against Murray. For the three. Thomas, no luck. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And a quick look at the numbers for Trae Young. And ranked among the top 10 in scoring, he can fill it up with the best of them.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
Passes to Bamba. Here's Okongwu. Young finds Johnson. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. Arenas passes to Lanier. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock. The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Inside, Cummings. Lanier, the pass to Cummings. Here's Lanier. Another shot. It doesn't go for him.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Murray. It's hauled in by Lanier.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
We are talking about a physical, multi-skilled big in Mo Bamba, and he does a nice job drawing that contact.
And the Wizards making a change here. Zhang's checked in, and that one falls for Bamba. Washington's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Arenas passes to Lanier. It's good. Lanier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Arenas against Young. Pass to Cummings. Back to Zhang. Shot clock at 6. Here's Arenas. Ejected by Young.
And time that one just right. That'll fire up Young and his teammate.
The Hawks leading by 22.
2 minutes.
Johnson outside.
Third quarter. 2 minutes.
Washington with the rebound. Lanier's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Butler passes to Cummings. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
And Young kicks to Bamba. That's in coming off the assist from Young.
3-point field goal.
Young's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Washington has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And there's the pass to Zhang. Back to Arenas. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Okongwu a screen. Young finds Bamba. For three, Murray. Another three for Atlanta.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Butler against Murray. And here is Butler. 5 points in the game. 18 feet out. Another one falls for Washington.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Here's Bamba. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, the decision-making getting better with more repetition. Mo Bamba starting to feel out the defense.
Arenas against Young. Arenas with it. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
That will count. The shot comes out, and so it's Atlanta cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly. Now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Thomas. He'll be topping out there with Butler. Then it's Gilbert Arenas, and it's Arnold in at the center position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Johnson. Some solid defense from Butler.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
That's good. It's Arenas with the assist.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
The offensive rebound. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Chris Middleton.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Young passes to Johnson for three. Murray, they get the rebound. Okongwu, and the layup is good. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
From deep, Arenas, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the basket by Johnson.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
Thomas with the ball. Okongwu covering. Arenas kicks to Butler. There's a good screen. Bamba with the block. Young from outside. Toppin pulls it in. Wizards trail by 19. Here's Butler. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
Hawks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Young dishes to Bamba. Here's Okongwu. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And hey, we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Arenas against Murray. Here's Butler, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, and Butler, just a natural leader. He's someone whose teammates look up to, a polished scorer who also plays tough defense.
Wizards making a switch here. He hits both from the stripe. The Hawks leading by 15. Young outside. Bamba kicks to Murray. Over Thomas. And there's Murray on the assist by Bamba.
After developing much more as a scorer, we're seeing Murray with the ability to take the game over.
And it's Butler missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Arenas with it, all guarded by Murray. Here's Cummings. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
And you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
From deep, Johnson, the putback, great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Atlanta.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series. 4 games tonight.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Trae Young.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Zhang with a screen on Young. Hampton passes to Arnold. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Burns. And Bamba pulls it down.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Shot's good from Young.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
To the inside, Arnold, and he goes in for the dunk.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Young from outside, another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Clay, what is the key to the way you played tonight?
You know, I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job of finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
And they found the shooter, and he shot. Thanks, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.